Hey guys, before I start today's video, I just want to let you know that I did join Snapchat, so it's Sarah Louise 2203 is my name if you want to add me, and I'll add you and stuff, and it's really fun. I've only been on it for a couple of days now, but I love it. So if you are on Snapchat, don't forget to add me, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and make sure to leave a comment below as well. So today's video, I'm doing a first impressions video of the new Josie Maran Vibrancy foundation. I actually got a deluxe sample size from Sephora. So once I got that, I think it was one of the ones you put in a code, I think if you spend $25. So I want to do a video and see how it is now. As you can see, I have it on me, but later in the video I will show you me putting it on, just so you see what I used to put it on and how I felt the first impression of it actually going on my skin. So in Sephora, the full size, it's 1 fluid ounce and it's $45. It comes in, I think it's around 14 to 15 different shades. But this is just the deluxe sample. Now I got it in Euphoric, it says RG20. So I did actually, I'll just put a little bit on my thing. I thought it was going to be like a little bit too, no that's loads, but yellow toned for my skin. But as you can see, it actually blended in really nice. So there's what it looks like on the skin. It says that it's an argan oil foundation with rich pigment in it. So it does feel like really, not oily going on this skin, but just really smooth and like a liquid going on. It's not thick or anything like that, but it does have, it says medium to full coverage. So as you can see, even from the hand, it is definitely buildable. It's full enough that it will cover like rosacea and stuff like that that I have. So there's a really nice smell off it. It smells really nice. Sometimes with foundations it's a little off-putting, but this one is lovely. As I say, it comes in a lot of different shades. I would recommend going into Sephora or wherever you want and try and get a sample first though, just to match your skin and stuff. Just so you don't go away buying, especially a full size if it's $45, without trying it out first. So as I said, I got the shade Euphoric. I'm pretty pale and that seems to match me really well. So really happy with that. So here's the video to see how it went on and how I feel about the product. So the primer I used is the Benefit Pore Professional. So I just put that on now, and I'm going to do one half with my beauty blender and then the other half with my Tarte foundation brush, and just going to see which one works better. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit on first, and I'm going to be using just my little mirror so I can see it, but just dot it around. It smells really nice. It's a different smell, but it's nice. So just as I say, just one half with it. It says it's medium to full coverage, which, because I have redness, I'll be able to kind of tell if it is covering it up. My nose is the hardest thing to cover, and this seems to be doing an okay job. You definitely would have to like build up the coverage, because as you see, I have like a few blemishes and stuff, and they're not covered, but that's just one little pump of it. So I'm gonna go in again and just see if it can cover that up. A lot of foundations that say medium to full coverage are usually kind of medium, and you have to build them up in order to make it the full coverage. So let's just see. Again, it's hard to kind of do your nose have a color, so might just be covering that up. So it definitely has a good coverage to it that I can tell. You can see different. Now it looks strange just because the other half isn't done, but seems to go on well. Again, I think you do have to build it up, but and then the shade might match in with my skin. I thought it might be a little bit too dark, but it seems to be okay. It's a bit yellow toned, but I'll see after my bronzer and everything how it goes. But yeah, it seems to be going on really nice. It's just here where I have a lot of redness. I don't know if it's covering it up too well, but it's definitely buildable. So let me just see on the other side with the brush how that works, because the beauty blender definitely worked well. So again, just a small bit, and I'm just gonna go like that and then see how the brush goes with it. Buff it into the skin a bit. It does look okay, but it's not as good as the Beauty Blender, I think. It is going on. I just feel like the Beauty Blender gave more coverage. It is really nice though with the brush as well, so you could use both. It's that it's hard to do. You know, again, actually looking close to the coverage with the brush, it's not as good. So even I'll try a second coat and then see, but I think the Beauty Blender is probably the best thing to use it with. Again, that's a lot now, so that should blend in. Again, you probably would be better using your fingers as well, though. I like to use the Beauty Blender anyway. So, again, you definitely have to build up the coverage to see how it is, but it's nice with the brush. I just think I definitely prefer the Beauty Blender. Okay, so that is, this side was the Beauty Blender and this side was the brush. I definitely think it went on better with the Beauty Blender. Now the only thing is, it does say medium to full coverage, which, looking at it, it does look close to full coverage. It's just that you have to kind of build it up and use a lot more. But it definitely, even my rosacea, it's covering it up. It feels like really light on your skin. It doesn't actually feel like I'm wearing anything on my skin, so that's really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and then I'm going to come back and let you know how I feel about it. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I actually really like this foundation. I was a bit worried that it wasn't full coverage enough, but it's actually, after covering up, once I put like concealer and everything like that, it really blended in well. It doesn't feel too sticky or anything like that. Now I did set it with a lot of powder just because it is like a kind of a oily foundation anyway, and I will be going out and it's really hot, so I did want to set it and hopefully then it'll stay for a bit longer. I am interested to see how it will be in a little while, so I am going to come back and kind of check in with you guys and let you know. But so far it feels really good on my skin. It doesn't feel like I'm even wearing anything. It blended in really well. The color actually matches perfectly, which I thought it was a bit yellow toned, but it seemed to go really good with my skin and stuff. So I'll be back later to let you know how it goes and how it lasts and stuff. So see you soon. Hey guys, so I just said I would check in. I just went for like a long walk and stuff, so I am sweating and I feel like a little bit of it, maybe a little more powder is needed, but it feels really good on my skin. It feels really lightweight and stuff, so far I'm really happy with it. As I said, I have been like walking and stuff, so it's a little shiny. I don't even know if I would put powder on at this stage, but it'll be interesting to see how it is in a few hours, so I will check back in a little while and let you know how it goes. Hey guys, so this is my final check-in. As you can see, it is gone a little bit like greasy on my face, but I haven't put any powder on since I had it on today, and it's like about maybe over 5 hours since, so it's kind of normal that you would have to maybe put a bit more powder on, so I'm not that bothered by it. Just a little bit on the top as well. I just have a bit of dryness and I feel like it is kind of grabbing onto that dryness, so I feel like if your skin was really oily or really dry, then this would not be for you. I have read some reviews on Sephora as well and people have said that, so I do get that. But if your skin is combination to normal like mine, I would definitely recommend it. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like you're wearing foundation. I feel like it blended really good as well. It's just that it might not be as long lasting as some others. Now, as I said, it has been a good few hours, and with a bit of powder, I think I would get a few more hours out of it, so I am really pleased with it. For my skin, I definitely would consider getting the full size. As I said, it's $45 in Sephora. Now, if you weren't sure about it, or if you have oily skin or very dry, maybe just pick up the sample that I got, because there's enough in that sample to get a good few uses out of it. Another thing is, it wasn't too warm today. I actually thought it was going to be a lot hotter, so it seemed to go okay with my skin. I'm not sure if it was really hot weather how this would handle, so I am going to give it another few tries and stuff. But so far, first impressions, I'm really happy with. I would definitely recommend it if you have like combination or normal skin. If it's very oily or very dry, then I don't think this is for you, but I'm really happy with it. So this was a really good foundation to try for first impressions. Really happy with it. As I said, you probably should try out like a sample of it if you're interested and just see how it goes with your skin, but I would definitely recommend it for anyone who has skin like me, normal to kind of combination. Definitely a good foundation. So hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to comment below, especially if you've tried this foundation and what it's like on your skin. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.